my dear people for Amazonia. Today na number 2 day for the month of June 2023. My name na Komori John Akuro. I know say this communication I did one late. I do one for this hour that because at the time this way I finally be able for set aside some little moment to make we discuss, make we share this very important discussion. My people then. You see, something that happen around we where I tell myself say the big thing we need for do now for work sense. Before, I will take time, I will talk for big grammar, for apologize, say make people bear with me, say make I talk now for this particular country talk, so that make all man hear me. But you see and say today I just come straight. I come straight because thing and day we will need for know. We need for useful sense. We need for useful combine, as we used to call it, we combine. Because make am clear for each and every one of we. The one measure entity that people don't know one at all for here say make we be free. Now La République du Cameroon. Now if we too would decide to allow ourselves to make them manipulate we will end up or no will get that freedom. And make I tell una, make I tell all we. Now something I've not talked before, but I want to repeat them because I realize say maybe it makes sense for repeat them plenty times. Sometimes it start enter for people that their minds. If it start sink, if it start enter this head like they put book for money head. Because we need for know. La République du Cameroon don't discover say they no fit defeat we. They don't discover say if they leave women will unite, will work together, they no fit ever defeat we. La République du Cameroon they don't come for one conclusion. And the conclusion where they come to now something where Mr. Dieudonné Esomba we plenty of we for Ambazonia everyone will clap for it say yes. Now the only man that way they talk true. Now the only man that we really know what did happen. Now the only man that they open their eyes. You don't tell them say they not fit win on the field. But the one thing where Dieudonné Esomba tell them, I won't need for put that for head them strong. Now say the only way for defeat the people for Southern Cameroons, the people for Ambazonia, now say use Ambazonians for fight Ambazonians. Use Southern Cameroonians them for fight Southern Cameroonians. Now why they can't create DDR? That DDR, they don't create that because they want to say that they demobilize, then they bring people them, say make they can't shit down, make they rehabilitate them, say make they reintegrate them back for society. Any man fit show me one person for all that boy where this father don't food and they go for DDR, where they don't rehabilitate it, where they do business or some site, where they don't get job for society, she don't be stable. None. They create that thing now for gather them, keep them, so that they go use them now for fight their own brothers and sisters with whom they be the fight yesterday. Now why they start for talk for your sins? Say any man where you picking there for DDR, no say that picking don't surely change na comes. It don't move from fighting for defend Amber, for defend with freedom, for make sure say we get with independence, for join the La République Jabi, for fight against that idea we will stand for, that idea of freedom. For fight for make sure say may they keep we as slaves forever and ever. When I see that kawa them, when I see other them Beltus them, when I see Naseri Clovis them, when I see my country people them, all those ones that are people the way they don't sell their souls since they don't care about any person, but they care about the small bread which they give the once in a while, the crumbs where they come up from table for them pick up. And this one are because they don't know the real gold, they don't know say now them be the owners of that big animal where they take and keep up for table, they chop and then keep the other table, they give them the bones. Now because they don't know. And then because they don't know say this, so they just all manage for just join hands, we go kick away the enemy and we go be able for shit down for tables except for outside way we belong. I talk this story so because wait way it turn my heart. Now say sometimes they would listen to too much things the way they don't make no sense. Take a look at what will happen with brother Shinarambo. You see, if they don't make too much noise, oh, it don't go up, it don't come down. Make I tell you for you clear. Me, I go decide for big Thomas. You know who they call Thomas for Bible. Don't be talking until I see him, now here I go believe him. Any man we don't know La Republic of Cameroon from, you know, say, if they don't finally confirm, say yes, they be killed, brave heart, no pity. They go find wherever the grave they for dig the body, for take them, for desecrate them, for show them all over the place. That one never happened. I hear some the talk say, oh, they don't finally go see the place, they will go bury for the hide, make they not see them, but then they just they decide for just leave them. La Republic, we don't know who I talk about. I want to make this thing be clear. And then when they talk, say, oh, you see, they go put up for their newspapers, oh, now their soldiers, they don't go fight hard because this man, what they call him, Shina Rambo, don't go show them the calm way, that fun for Bambalang, they go attack the camp, then the boy, they run, they leave the phone, they can't carry them. Really? No one eye gunshot, no man no hear them, nothing. And then they no can display the material where as the boy they run, they abandon them for camp, they take and put them down the display as they used to do. No, it no exist. Listen, my people. I want to make you understand, say, a sequence be there for this thing will happen. And when I talk and so, I know say any person in an adult, you go understand what where they talk about. A sequence day where this thing they be happen. First, the no pity family people, the way they be arrested, they be captured, they free them just before Shina Rambo go talk say he don't surrender. And after Shina Rambo, he go surrender. The next way happen na say they take the phone of Bambalang. They go keep him for some place. Make it then work he one go for outside we go meet on military for the military take it continue. They move. We remember, if any man feel recall, time when no pity said they bring the phone of Bambalang. Come the phone of Bambalang do video for tell La Republic du Cameroon say make them release no pity family members the way they be arrest them so that make them release he. Sounds familiar? If without them, search them. You could see that video of that phone of Bambalang. If you not see I go find a message bring them for you. We time make you watch them. So make we understand the thing that happen around we. So when like people do that, they go do propaganda. Plenty propaganda. All their newspaper they go publish. So all the military be brave, they're tough. May they congratulate them. After almost 2 years, may they congratulate them, they're tough. But the reader will say, where? How that boy make me say they do go attack them? No attack, no take place. Now negotiation happen. I would like me be very clear for all man in mind. And then another thing, the other thing where it make a feel say, make we get this discussion. Now because I don't explain for people that for years say, La Republic du Cameroon will do everything using only we own people for make and make we hate we own freedom. We miss it. It means that they say you overlike something. All they do now for make and make you start realize say, me start checking that thing we like us so now very bad thing if you get yourself, it go kill you. Now the manipulation that way they go on all this while. And then some people them they fall for that manipulation. Even people the way you see them check say they get something for inside their head. I realize and say inside there not only water. This one are true, eh? Say not only water. Because why? You get people them for ground. They'll call me every day, say, oh, or they send me all kinds of say, oh, you see, that struggle don't fail. It don't really fail. Life don't come back to normal. People that would danger for guerrilla warfare. Now see what happened just this day, the way Shina Rambo talk say he don't surrender. We now see what happen for Bambalang Road. See what happen for Boyo. See what happen for Bui. See what happen for Mbonge. See what happen for Ndian. All over the place. See what happen for Meme. My people. Now for make we head clear. See as it stand. One man go drop. Maybe that day one man drop. 50 people that they join. This one tell you say the spirit na he be alive. They need to kill spirit. No, spirit they die. The thing when they die, now the flesh will carry that spirit. When that spirit leave you go live elsewhere, now the flesh it crash. Make we bear this one for we mind. Because right now, so other fellas you don't come say, oh, they ask many people they pay tax 5,000, 10,000, this and that. So they will go carry umami them. can't put them for say make they can't go protest, say they don't talk say tax. Finally, I get the voice of the commander waiting for that Kejom, waiting for that Babanki. Whether na big Babanki or na small Babanki or na assistant Babanki but the wait on to whether na say na Keku or na Kejom. Whether na Keku, Kejom Keku or na Ketingo, because the mix I said, because I don't say Keku, they Ketingo, the assistant one I know say where they, but wait on talk for my people na say the manipulation way they happen. And then we'll see the colors of people the way they pretend, say they be neutral, or they've just been at people the way we'll see here the kind of talk will come up from their mouths. They say, oh, they punish who meet them, may they pay 5,000, may they pay 10,000. Why they do and so that military for that people to Cameroon, they pass around, they burn houses, they broke into stores, they carry things for broad daylight. And they still wait me moderator of a Presbyterian church. Come on, condemn all that kind of accent. With they don't burn over 400 villages. I want to see anger from moderator of Presbyterian church. I want to see anger from all men and women of God. When you listen to men and women of God from Nigeria, they talk how they condemn the bad thing and way they happen for their community. You know that people in this way they actually they work for that God and they believe in that God. But when you see your own case, they talk now water for their mouth. They don't transform themselves into an instrument in the hands of the oppressor for bringing further confusion. Before I want to play this audio, self, make we listen to, because we will listen to this audio. If I want to play this audio, make we listen to. Make and clear. No liberation war, no day will not happen for other places the way the people, the way every single household, nobody contribute for that liberation movement. I began time 2 days ago for talk with some people there for Eritrea. With them too, they will go through this for almost 30 years and they make it clear for me. Say every single household for Eritrea, they will contribute. Make understand and find freedom, no free. The only thing where we, including me, I don't protest against that, say, make them not brutalize people. Make them not frustrate people the way they're not fit. For make us say they pay this tax. For make us say they pay this contribution. But we all, we get for contribute for this freedom. Not be only for some people. Because when the freedom go come, you don't tell like air. We all man go breathe and direct. No man no go do the share and I'll say their own quantity for freedom. This because you will put in plenty effort. Or their own quantity for freedom is small because you will put in less effort. No, it ain't like air. It ain't like rain with the fall the same for all roofs. It ain't like air we all man breathe and freely. That's so that freedom will when we don't get that. And that's why the way every single person, one way or the other, get for contribute for this freedom. But no do it in an orderly fashion. That's the only thing that we are to talk about. No do it in an orderly fashion. Before I even go say for that, for go play that audio, I want to share this thought. This thought, now President for America, Joe Biden, be talking. Here, he say, we cannot fight against ourselves if we have to beat them. We cannot fight against ourselves if we have to beat them. We mean say if we get for move La Republique for we land, if we get for kick out Mr. Pobia and evil troops and Balog B from we land, we get for stop for fight against ourselves. And how they fight against ourselves? No checking the only other people doing the day for some site. They fight against ourselves. You, me, all we by our actions, anytime we will go on for share, anything will be anti-revolutionary, we fight against ourselves. Yes. Right now, you will look at the situation, say, okay, yesterday, this group will be scatter. We start share literature about this group, don't scatter. We'll be happy. We hear say, some man be there for some coalition. You don't decide for withdraw from that coalition. Oh, we write breaking news. Now, so we share and we all might. You'll be excited because not be your group, not be your organization, not be your movement. But you don't look the bigger picture of which effect it get them for the entire movement. I don't talk about this plenty times. My people, make we learn sense. Make we learn sense. This one be very important. Make we hear what the way this commander for Babanki talk. I will cut only some parts because he want long small, but more will listen to it.
The 2nd of June, 2023. I made General Spirito for Big Babanki talk. I want to make any man way you put the ears to listen to the audio today. And I listen and then me listen away so that you will feel true, understand and true for which I talk. I want action for yeah. My first point I say, one, I don't see on social media they talk say Babanki pay stay for rent with they pay on Amber for Big Babanki. Then I want ask on that point say they pay on for which Amber, the Amber they come on for which town can take the money or only the one for Big Babanki they talk and say they take house rent for Babanki. Then we come back one time, when I listen fine say if my media where them come out where them don't show on social media say soldiers of Babanki don't go down beat them because they ask them level them some tax. It picking them. I want to ask them when I say the mommy they will be come out for street. They take now who they do they ask that money for them. Where they say 5,000 for mommy, 1,000 for small picking, 10,000 for pa. I want to ask them for the whole entire jump people they will do for outside home abroad. I want to ask another question then. And if I ask another question, when I listen and fine. If you did for your house, we go one time man don't come out the can for your door for can push you for your house. Then we don't first sleep, bad sleep. You wake up one time, wake up that person. Or you have now for that person. I will sleep for bush with picking them. Fine. For 2 days. We will do face our common enemy. We wake up one time, one can. You want to see some few mammy then get for some part of village. Few mammy they don't even reach 40, when they're 40 or 40 something. See the one can march the Babanki people them the soldiers of Babanki they will ask them money. Where when I forget about say I get information 1 month ago. I be get on if you tell when I say not so the information with the I don't get that information against them, mammy them fine. So some mammy and they rally themselves according to where CBN people they don't work with them. For can't give them money, then eliminate under them. They can't keep police the one as gendarme for police police school day for travel. So that when we want stand for the talk with them, we motor and use private motor, them can get with it. By the way, they find man every day. When I hear and the army don't can find we man in the comment. But when I see she don't one day yes Amber don't beat mommy, when I get position for call we for grand action say now what did happen? Now what did happen for here? Now what did happen? Now hold on my million beat them. No action. Then the first thing I say me and take and go for media. So
Okay, I don't pause this brother small. I will still continue. But I pause it small for come back for the thing the way you don't talk. You see, don't talk some very important thing. If we contact them for us and say, now wait it happen. For know exactly what it happen. Forget the underpinning for thing will happen. But no, will not fit do that one. First thing, people they claim say they fight now for we. People they claim say they be people of God that they protect we. They run outside street to communicate, use terrible words that are difficult for. Even call who dream. They dream for 8 million people there for freedom. Say na pipe dream. Call us say na illusion. Call all kind names. They be go for inside church, for Bali, for Presbyterian church. That same be for like people Cameroon. Show people that for them say kill someone inside church. And then they see this kind of outrage from Presbyterian church where I see I'm concerning this incident. But now they get a version. And the time when that community be come that mommy they be there back for their houses because that mommy they don't spend a night with those boys. And they explain for we exactly why they begin for take that mommy from that road, go elsewhere. Because if you don't be aware of the trap will be set for them. And now the fundamental question become that 5,000, that 10,000 they talk for inside K job. Now who the collector? Now for which Amber group they dig here? This fundamental question now means a whole lot of manipulation there. Because who say we don't hear about 5,000, 10,000 complaints now from Batibo local government area. And if they hear the one from Babanki. So now when the boys they ask the first say, now for who they get, now who they collect them. It means a person don't take idea for different side will happen. Can mobilize vulnerable mami, they don't understand the same way to it happen. Say they come for start ask now by force say una go pay, make una go protest, drive amber for year. Boop, boop, they come off for road. We don't look at the people when they carry this mami, they put them for in between, put them for harm. Now, Pa Jomia Perfo, we be big government delegate for Bamenda City Council. Sometimes we talk say, when two elephants are fighting, it is the grass that suffers. So when two elephants they fight, now grass is suffer. So when it happen, that CPDM people that also hear brother talk, when they carry this mammy, they deceive the same, they come and go for day. They want to transform this mammy into that grass where the elephant they go fight on top. Exactly. Now, by the grace of God, maybe. Say exchange of fire, nobody anywhere will be involved. This mammy them. We go see corpses for them plenty. The overall objective now for gratify the enemy, for satisfy the enemy. Because some CPD person stand for society's hope, say they will give post of chief of service, they will give post of deputy director, they will give post of sub-director. Because now all that would figure the director in J. Full-blown minister said strong minister some place in J. Nothing. Because of those crumbs. My people, they did crash, they did die because of lack of knowledge. Now in this, the briefers they ask the question. Now for who did they pay that 5,000, that 10,000? Now for who? And here's a fundamental thing. How many people they reach out for them? Or try to reach out for any person if you reach out for them for us and say, now wait till really happen. No. No. My people for Amazonia. I don't make them clear. Say the objective for La République du Cameroun now for make sure say make we self will don't start hate we own freedom. We would desire like every other thing else. So that we will finally decide say the best life now for submit as slaves under La République du Cameroun. Make we wise. And make we know. Take this fight involve all we and it no go end and make no man no deceive you. It no go end. No take say all we don't first hear the shout after they take Ubwamba Ivor, General Ivor. Ooh, they make boom 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 noise all over the place. The glass it don't finish. It not be finish oh. Field marshal for Libya Lemu Cup. The boom 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 finally they say oh they don't get field marshal. They don't finish no. Boom. It don't finish oh. They don't come papa ayeke. If you don't fall before that, they say oh it don't finish oh. It no finish. General Ngoy. They make a oh it don't go. It don't end oh. It no end. They do everything opopo, all these ones, them, all them. It no end. Even transporter, yesterday, but still, it no end. Because as I talked earlier, when they take one, maybe that very moment when they take one between 20 and 50, they act. Because this palaver, this freedom for Amazonia, it go happen. Even Tibor Nagy, when America, not be Amazonia, he said don't open his mouth talk, say, all this is so a waste of time. And even add ourselves. Say even this would division, even with all this would division, whether we say like and for be as divided with or not, that freedom will take come in spite of we. We mean say if we make a conscious effort for no fall inside of this kind of useless traps, we'll get that freedom faster than we really believe say it will come. Maybe we'll finish listening to this brother again small.
The tax, my million village. Now today, for this, my 7 years for the fight. Now only this year, over this short period, who fee ask them the money, or who ask them money, now who them they take them. Then I want to come back again for tell and I say, una ask them, una get ready to the village. Una call all the people them. Any man will get ready to the village. Ask them, you say, if you don't ever, you ever pay some money for Amber, say that na tax you and tax you, or how, you come back. That place for house rent, when I call ask and say, so man stay for house, he has compensated for Babanki way, he pay house rent for Amber. I want to say more share the point because the thing the way around the Siam, it pass with power because If not say you don't be any Babanki man where she don't outside because if he free, if they find place, they might decide to touch it then to come back for tell you say with the task for my of the village. I will tell you and say a lie. When I she don't for outside, call man for village, access in a way to the pass. Up to you live away where road go be blocked. Found for village talk say and by the block road. And by get to come out stand up for road for home motor and hold the block road for get the enemy. Come back. Okay, but when I don't see her now, the one we don't send her for say you the beg, say people in the village, the beg now say me and Brigade can be village. Now fighting, yes. You know, now fighting me Brigade can the TP and they would also come to the TP, the way you say now TP them. Because simply because they don't try for make them for some live away more day together. Then for convince we more she don't live and can't take we. Me say you don't pass the power then. Now you live and I use some fear of this mammy them. For coming and can confront me, then more lost sense in get we. So we look and so then we understand them because until we don't get them, we don't get the information. Say so now while you see the rules of mommy, it will be stand for road with them. When about here say they won't key people them for Babanki. And first thing I be like and I say, me, if we've been a wicked people then. They were even talk say all the other people that the sense they don't kill them. So all the things that me I don't fish down me peacefully. Then I'll see some people who can catch me. Yeah. Then I will leave them. Then thing will make a mad reason and I say the mommy and our mommy them they not be at least they not be sensitive that way. Then they be out of order and they knows which is they go do and me say thing will be tell them na different thing. Then come into na different thing. So I want to all upon to jump people the way in the outside where they only hear something then wire and the air toxic and by the blue or condom and by the block road. You know, from comment say and by the block road. The one we don't can write and today me I'm the big for early them because Dominion can support me and put the 3 bar of Babanki. You will put them already for lesson for AD for Friday, Thursday, what will happen? Then do how many then burn how many houses, then take how much for people, then take then book how many store them. And I don't book how many. So I want to tell you today say, well, as we did today for you. Now we know, now me and Noah, my picking them my soldier, then we are in the day. Now we know how we struggle for life. Yes, because some people they talk say now ADF don't come for big one kid, the one terrorize place them. No, we not there for no group. As I did for years, so I stand now from I'm a flag for hand. I didn't have I know they look me. I be normal freedom fighter. I know they out of us for go after some man said no. I want to say I want the under IG. I want the under Saga. I want the under ATM. No, I stand now over my level. Me one. So I beg man where idiot for the man where they hear the talk. They want support the fight. Me support and they have. Me no stand listen wait for social media, then just comment, just put any money, just put it on, go up, count down. They say, "Somebody do up, count down." No, no, I think that will do unfair. Then I can't beg to jump people. Then you listen.
Okay, maybe we'll leave this brother and make it go. But as a matter of fact, the little wisdom we gather from which way this brother talk, it be clear. All that cabal be now because they be needing something justify. Somebody talk say, I beg una can't create gendarmerie, una can't create military barrack for inside Kejom. Good. They will create that military barrack. But as he said, don't talk, which don't happen for them before. Number one, just a few days back, I said, that same soldiers, them, they burn houses. The one burn, they don't care whether you be from black leg family or from who. They burn them. They broke store, they thieved in the carry and go loot them. Take and go. They will can't capture and picking the small time. Go keep at also you must now pay 500,000, 1 million before we go release on that. That fund of Kejom or that fund of Babanki will eat the core so they can create military barrack. No be love in people. He know which way go happen. He know say all the young girls for that place they go rape them all. He know. He knows say plenty of that people they manage to live their lives. Plenty of them will soon become very pregnant. He know. He know exactly say they go extort from people for this hotel. He know say most of the innocent young boy there for that village they go capture and go keep at up. One start threatening and say they be armed by if they don't pay money they will transfer them for your own day. That's the way it go happen. Now the calamity that way they want bring them upon a people. Now all this now because of the hatred we will live and make it enter our minds against ourselves. but the information will not be correct. Because then your body talk with difficulty. Who fit show we the person wey dey collect this money for inside kejom? Are they here? Can't tell me for here. Because open line, so can't tell me for here. If you dey for Babanki and you dey pay that tax, that 10,000, that 15,000, can't tell me who you dey pay for. Bring receipt. Like we see that receipt the way they come from Batibo, we talk about being at a case in point. My people, make we learn sense. Make we learn sense. Now only the truth it go set we free, nothing more. Only that truth it go set we free. Make we learn sense. Make we learn sense. I go talk and repeat that 1,000,000 times. To God be the glory.